It looks like the runners are ready to go, so we'll pass you over for Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep by Rebel Dragon 95.
Thank you, Mibs.
I think we are.
Are we?
I don't know. That looks like the right layout.
Yeah, that does look like the right layout.
I mean, hey,
okay?
Twitch chat, can you hear us? Cool.
Right.
Hi, Twitch chat. I'm Tricro. I'm the runner of... No, wait.
You're holder of the bottle.
I'm a holder of bottle. This is good sir, Rebel Dragon.
Yep.
95.
Yep.
I'm glad audio is good.
I'll tell you when to
cool.
start, right?
So this is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Yeah,
and
man.
if you haven't paid attention to the last UKSGs, we've played
Aqua.
Aqua. We've played...
You ready?
Oh, wait. Are we ready?
You ready? So
3, 2, 1, go. I can't clap.
He can't clap. Alright, so we're going to play some Terra. And yeah, as per tradition with Birth by Sleep, we get to play orbs first. So I'm just going to try and hit them into each other because that instant kills them. Like that. And then this one you got to try and steal your combos. Then I use Shot Lock on the second wave. Hopefully this kills them because the Sonic Shadow in the PS4 version is one of the most useless commands in the game. Alright, third wave.
Nice.
And this happens normally, it's fun.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, this is a Kingdom Hearts game,
Yep.
if you hadn't known. So they have sort of like a system, a bottom left, where they have moves and they can choose between 3 moves or just an attack.
Yeah, so in this game it uses a command deck to store basically your special moves.
He knows the game.
Yeah, I happen to know this game.
I'm glad. Or else this would be a really awkward situation.
I have actually never played this game before.
Hello, welcome to our Let's Play.
Hello, welcome to the Let's Play. Nah,
hello once again, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube. No, so the first world we go to is Terra, is Enchanted Dominion. Then the first thing I've got to do is get into one of kind of the worst parts of this game, is getting dealing drops. If I don't get this one, I lose 40 seconds throughout the run. It's not really that bad, to be honest. I just slow combo some bosses.
So something I don't think I've ever asked before.
What?
So how come they all separated anyway?
How come they're all separated? You
Yeah.
know what? We should go and ask Square that. Oh, thanks for that.
Oh, what, is it just not explained? Or just like...
They all have a separate story and they go to worlds at different times.
Because they were all together at the beginning.
Yeah, because they all get tasked with different things.
Ah, okay, there we go. That's what my answer was.
Thank you.
At least all the cutscenes are skippable. That is a true fact.
That guy. I'm not going to get this drop because it's going to be the same as ESA Winter. No, I mean ESA Summer 2018 where I didn't get the drop.
You're not getting the drop right now?
I haven't got the drop yet, so. And it's fine. I got from that guy. Oh, I got the drop right at the end.
Hey, good job. Wait, do you mean you got it?
Yeah, I got
it. Okay,
cool.
cool.
The final enemy,
yeah,
so that was really slow.
Nice.
So I'm probably going to have to build up my dealing. Oh no, not that much. So generally you want to end that fight with the dealing bar in the bottom right full. It doesn't usually happen. There is a backup for it because you know I've got backups to everything in this game.
Yeah,
so,
because he's this man. He is the man. He's
so
made
there's an enemy you
fingers.
hit with that, and then you just kill that guy for the free dealing. It loses 4 seconds to kill him, so it's not really too bad of a time loss. Alright, so I've got to pick up a few chests here. So I'm picking up different commands to meld them later.
That was 0 gravity.
Yeah, 0 gravity. So in this game, the way commands work is they level up and then you can meld them together to create other commands with abilities on. So, well, get around the wall, please. So we abuse that quite a lot to get some strong abilities. I can't go over the bottle.
Oh man, what's wrong with the bottle? I see.
There is nothing wrong with the bottle.
What bottle?
Right.
I see only my hands at this point.
So slide dash into the door. I didn't really get it. It's fine. So this is the first boss. This is Wheelmaster.
Oh man, that tune though.
Yeah, dude. I need the Vendy link for this fight because it just speeds it up a little bit. Right at the start, I'm going to take one step forward and go straight into the D-link, then lock on and start just mashing out some damage. So level 1 D-link gives you haste, which as you can see speeds up my attack speed quite rapidly.
Yeah, because that's 100% faster than before.
Oh, it's way faster.
Then 100%?
So
nice.
I get hit there, I wait for him to stop, throw, strike, break a bit of extra damage, and then I get hit by him. He didn't do it, it's fine. So he's going to jump now because I didn't get the right AR manipulation. And that's what's dead.
Oh man.
you don't get to hear the cool music.
Yeah,
so,
man.
What I actually wanted to happen is when he starts his charging attack, he's meant to run into you and it stops the charging attack like instantaneously. Sometimes he just runs around you for no reason.
This bottle's a good back scratcher.
Right, so after that world, 2 more worlds open, and you can go to them in any order, but the world we're going to go to first is Castle of Dreams. Specifically because we want to try and get a D-Link drop for them from there for Aqua. And also it's just slightly faster to do that, so I'm going to do a quick menu here.
So, I don't know how much I can explain of that.
And also this music is very sad.
Oh.
This is the sad music. This is the only time you really hear this song in a fight, and it just doesn't really fit, so you know. Freeze! So that one-shot's flood if you one hit into it. So...
You know why they should freeze? Because this is a sad time.
Yeah, so because of that, I'm going to do that. Move forward there. There you go. Oh, wellspring drop. That's not okay. It's fine.
Wait, what?
So I'm looking for specific drops in this run. More specifically, what's known as shimmering crystal drops from the little red enemies, and from later from some blue enemies called blue sea salts. There's something like there's like around a 10% chance to get it, like before I need it. So I need 2 drops. It's not incredibly uncommon to not get them or get them. It's kind of weird. So now we're going into, in my opinion, the worst escort mission out of all the categories is the Terra beginner Cinderella escort.
Oh, there's basically always a Cinderella, or like...
There is an escort in every one of them.
Yeah, because I remember the sleeping one.
Yeah.
Is there always a different princess?
Yes.
Nice. What were the other 2? Sleeping Beauty.
One of them is Jacques.
Is Jacques?
Jacques, you know the little mouse?
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know, but yes, thank you.
And I'm just going to blow my finisher there. So I build up again here.
Nice.
That's fine. Very cool.
I get slightly triggered whenever they say take that.
Right, so what I was trying to do there, and it didn't really work out because of where Cinderella decided to walk, I was trying to keep the enemies from going in front of her because that forces her to pause, and it's just slightly slower. So now I basically just have to wait for her to get to the end, and then I can move on. So in the second half of this, I'm trying to get a specific amount of EXP because I've got to worry about that because I'm on beginner. So I am going to kill these 2 guys on the right, left, right. I can't. Direction.
It's fine, don't worry. It's a direction that is maybe left on and or right.
So this guy is attacked, so that's fine. There you go.
Nice.
And I'm going to try and kill these enemies. Gonna kill that guy because I'm actually XP.
For reference, Fallout 2 is at like 4 AM or something.
Yeah, Fallout 2 is at 4 AM.
So not now. Because I don't know if you know this, but now isn't 4 AM.
Now is not 4 AM. Right, so...
Yeah, you can check the schedule with !schedule.
Right, cool.
So, like, in this run, I know in the other ones, like, there was one where you mashed fire a bunch.
I use fire a lot in this one as well.
Okay.
Because fire surge is pretty good.
And it looks like a lot of diamonds. Ice so far.
Yeah, it's because at this point, Diamond Dust is the best one that I have.
Man.
And then she should run straight to the end. Because I've killed all the enemies.
Like, Diamond, wasn't that also a elemental hero? Diamond Dust?
You're thinking of Destiny Hero Diamond Dude.
Ah, must be, yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh references, guys.
No, I mean, there was the Bubble Man.
Yeah, that's Bubble Man.
No, there was Bubble Man.
And then you might be thinking of Prisma.
No, I was thinking Bubble Man, but he also had like an Evo form.
Yeah, Neo, Bubble Man.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Welcome to Birth by Sleep, where we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, man, it's really useful when we both know Yu-Gi-Oh slightly.
Right, so there's a Thunder chest here I'm going to pick up. I meld it later with a magnet to get a Magnera.
Nice.
We used to just sell it, but...
Polymerization.
Yeah, definitely a polymerization. Right, so this is Symphony Master.
Oh, man.
I'm going to do the same thing that I did to Will Master, because, you know, Venn link's pretty fast.
Oh, I read that as defeat the universe.
Defeat the universe. It's an unversed.
Oh, okay.
So... can mash out some damage. And this guy will do his DM.
He's DMing.
Yeah, so DM is a
oh crap.
is a desperation move. So
nice.
Enemies have them when you get them past a certain HP point, and they usually lose time. But in this game, it depends on the enemy. That DM phase enter where he goes invincible, you always get. So you basically always like lose the same amount of time. You don't really lose time because you get it every time. Right, so now I'm going to Dwarf Woodlands. Hell yeah! Right.
Feels good.
Feels good, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so now.
Oh man.
I'm going to try to do some movement. Right, cool. I got it.
Nice.
So you can use Sonic Shadow to like switch around this room, and you can lock onto the pots when they're not spawned in the draw distance because they're still physically there.
That's cool. I generally thought it was cool. I just was tired.
Oh my god! Right, so I'm gonna do a skip that you do as Aqua, where you grab this ledge early. It's easier as Terra because his hitbox is bigger. So with Aqua, you have to go on the other side on PS4 because her hitbox is slightly shorter than his. Right, so I pick up Fish and Faraga. Just turn around and sell it because I don't need it. And buy that. Then I'm going to meld a command.
Nice, so you can fuse things in this game to make better things?
Yep, and I'm making a Binding Strike, which I'll use later to make some Fire Surges, because as you can imagine, I've picked up a lot of fires, so fire it is.
So since this all happens in a revolving deck,
yes, the command deck system is definitely revolting.
He's basically got it planned out, so he knows exactly what's going to happen, and he's timing it all perfectly. Because he's actually a god. See, this is actually pro moves. Yeah, anyway, let's stop.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm stalling that there because I want to use my finisher on these guys to get the kill.
And in many of these games, they'd have a gather mechanic, and then you do an attack on like the center, just so you can target all of them at once. Good old gather thunder.
There you go. I had to back up there because I got a D-Link drop, which I needed, but I got it in a really unoptimal location. So now I hit level 6 there, which is what I'm looking for.
Do you do much level grinding in this one?
Yes, I do a bit of a level grind. It's not as bad as, like, say, the Ven one, where you have to do 2. It's a little bit better. You've only got to do 1.
I suppose that was the drop chance at the very beginning. What happens if you didn't get the drop at the beginning?
That one, it doesn't really matter too much. I still haven't got, like, the actual ability ones that I need. It's fine.
Okay, we're good.
So, warping across this room. Right, so the next boss I'm going to is Magic Mirror. So I'm going to go into a command style called Critical Impact and just wail on this guy. There is a 1 cycle that you can get if you hit a very specific hit at like the right time. I'll point it out if I get it, or I'll point it out if I don't or get it. So we keep the slide dash. We used to mode it into Strike Braid, but we keep the slide dash. We can do this, and then I walk to the right a tiny bit. Then I got it. Cool. So if I mash out these fast enough, and he does the 50-50 chance. Oh, I missed it. I must have whiffed 1 hit, but that's fine. He'll die right now. So I missed 1 little bit of damage, which can happen sometimes in this game.
What?
The ironic clapping.
What do you mean? This is serious clap. He did the thing.
This is serious clap moments.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't even initiate a bad clap anymore.
Right, so...
Unless I... Thank you.
Right, so we're going to go to the mysterious tower now and basically watch a cutscene, but I'm gonna grab a cure chest and do a quick menu before that. So I'm going to go over here, grab this chest, I'm going to do a menu. So I change alcohol to level 1 because the level 1 finisher is better than level 2.
Nice.
Put on treasure trove for the extra strength. Then I need to put on some more commands because I need to level them up.
Oh, so just to mention, yeah, we're playing on beginner rather than the other settings.
Yes. So the critical run of this is played on level 1. You still get CP and command points on level 1, so your commands can still level up. But basically on beginner, the route is based around getting what's known as fire boosts and using them to bomb out damage on every boss in late game.
Which I'd imagine you don't want to do in this sort of environment and/or in general.
Well,
is it alright?
It's what it does, man. Flame salvo is not okay when you got all 3 of your boosts.
Okay.
But
like how long is that though?
How long is that?
Yeah. Like how long is that taking?
I haven't got any more drops, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But basically, this run can be completed under estimate, no matter how many amount of drops I get, because I accommodate for that. So, and if I have to do a 1 fire boost or a 2 fire boost run, you get to see me actually trying to remember what I'm actually supposed to be doing.
Hey.
Because I don't usually keep a run that only has 1 or 2. So, you get to see me go, oh crap, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But I do know what I'm doing because I know how to play in every situation.
Yeah, because you are actually a god at this game.
Oh, please, command deck. So, I'm trying to do that. When that guy drops, kill him. Right, so these guys I'm going to do a flame salvo on, and then hopefully the other blue sea salts will gather around me. Then I can just do that. I have to kill that guy. Then Magnet, Thunder, kill those guys.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, really? Thanks, game. So these guys sometimes do live. That's fine. So now I'm just going to have to Magnet and wait for these guys to come towards me.
And looks like they're all getting in now. Nice.
Yeah, cool, that's fine.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Strength increased. Fire, flame salvo.
Fire, flame salvo.
Fire. It burns much brighter. Yeah. Oxygen is the...
Oxygen is all there is. Right, so,
Oxygen, there's a lot of oxygen in space,
yeah.
so I'm glad we're going there. I'm sorry, man.
Cutscenes in this game can be skipped basically as soon as the loading part's gone. So as long as you have an idea of your loading times, you should be good. Pulsing crystal, that's fine. So I'm going to meld a few commands here.
Alright.
Right, so there's actually a few menu routes that you can do here depending on what RNG you get. I didn't get I haven't got any more drops yet, so I have to do the slightly slower ones, but it's fine. I have more chances to get my drops that I need.
You can do it.
Yatta. Right, so none from those enemies, that's fine. So basically, I need drops from either of those enemies. I need the Shimmering Crystals or Fleeting Crystals.
Oh, man.
Shimmerings give me the Fire Boost, Fleeting Crystals will give me what's called Attack Haste. So either one is alright. Nah, none from those guys either, that's fine.
Oh, that was a weird music cue at the end there.
Yeah. Alright, so now, in this room, I kill a few more enemies before going into the next boss fight, which is with Trinity armor.
Good, some jumping puzzles here.
It's not really a jumping puzzle. It's
I mean,
just unneeded platforming. So these guys need to be out the ground, and then you can...
Isn't that all jumping puzzles?
All jumping puzzles. Right, none from those guys, that's fine. Right, so these guys are going to do that.
No drop? Or
no drop.
were these not like...
These guys can drop it as well.
Alright.
I won't get one though, because I know what this game's like. See, I didn't get one.
Okay, cool.
Be goofy, no, it's fine, it doesn't matter. Right.
You'll be good.
Yeah, I can do the run without it, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so this is the next boss fight, which is the Trinity armor. So I grabbed a finish boost from the Confusion Strike that I made, which will make the finisher of Firestorm, which I use in this fight, do more damage. So the crux of this fight is I'm going to get into Firestorm and then just wail on him, and then that will do all my damage that I need. So this guy on Terra will just attack Terra every single time. On every other character, he actually takes it in turns attacking each of the people. But on Terra, he just does Terra.
Oh, okay.
It's one weird change that only affects him.
I wonder if that has like do you know his story enough to know like that if there's a reason why, or is it?
I don't know why.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get a finisher here and do as much damage as I can. Okay, please don't knock off that. So I'm trying to get that built up so I can get as much damage in as possible before they start moving. So now I'm gonna get some damage in on that.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can just get hit here, it's fine. So I'm just
Is there an actual block thing? Like,
yeah, you can block in this game.
okay, because I thought I saw it then. I was like, I don't remember ever seeing this before.
Yes, this game does have a guard feature, we'll call it.
Bye.
This won't kill him.
Oh, sorry, goodbye.
So I'm just gonna do it again. Let's go. That's fine. So generally, what can happen in that fight, depending on the amount of fibers you have, it basically depends on how fast the end of it goes. I feel like this is way too many claps than this game actually deserves.
I don't know what you mean. This is the exact right amount. 100%.
Right. So I try to dodge off that ledge there, because if you don't dodge off ledges, there's an animation that plays that takes like half a second to play. So just gonna ultimately move around. Alright, so this next menu I need 760 money to buy what I need. Hopefully I have that. 660, okay. Sell that. Sell this tree. Oh, you're kidding me, right?
Oh, something happened?
I'm 10 money short because, you know, this game loves me.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful video game. It's fine. Don't worry about
it's
it.
okay. You can do it. I believe in you.
It's fine. So
You're just finding one random thing to kill?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
I'm going over here because these guys will give me the right amount of money. And also I get another chance to get a drop.
Like, how much money is a good amount of money in this? Like,
Okay. There's my 10 money that
oh, that's
needed.
16. Oh, it is literally money. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't make it. It's fine. You can make that if you're good enough. That usually happens, but I usually just YOLO it. Because you usually have enough money there or enough drops to get it. So what I need to buy here is I need to buy a Binding Strike and I need to buy some magnets. So Binding Strike and 3 of them.
Nice.
And then just going to put them on. Right, so after this I need to level up the Thunder. Because I need the Thunder at level 2 as well. So different commands can be melded at like different levels. So the Fires and the Binding Strikes I need at max level. Otherwise I can't meld them. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do a quick grinding section here. It's not really too long. It's just a little bit. Pulsing Crystal. Oh yes, the Shimmering. There we go. That's some better RNG right there. I got it from the enemy that actually has a lower drop chance as well.
Well, of course that's going to be the case. Just like Death Blow Resist isn't a stat in Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's just you live or you don't.
No, you just don't. You only don't.
Right, so after one room, I can swap that for that. And right, I need to enter this ring 5 times, and then I have enough EXP to go through the rest of the game. So this is something I came up with ages ago. I'm trying to like kill these enemies in such a way that I get the most amount of EXP that I can possibly get.
And how is that from doing the specific combo that you are doing?
Yeah, basically I'm trying to get the bird kills because they give more XP and have a chance of dropping Shimmering Crystals. So basically trying to get as much EXP from them now because otherwise I have to build it up later, which loses more time than just waiting a couple of seconds here.
So I'll just debunk this being pre-recorded, because if this was pre-recorded we'd probably just get good luck instead of bad luck.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. All day good luck. So these guys always just walk towards you.
If this was pre-recorded, we'd just get one record.
I would just play my world. Oh, there we go. I've got my 3 boosts. Why do I always get 3 boosts in marathon runs, dude? It's fine, dude. So now I'm gonna just kill these guys. I haven't got any fleeting crystals though, so you know, kind of in the bad zone here. But I'm actually gonna.
Nice. Good job. Sorry.
I hate you so much.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, just gonna meld all my stuff because I don't need the fleeting crystals right now, and I can go without them. It's just a little bit slower without them. I'm just gonna build my deck in this such a way.
I really worry I meme too hard and you just mess up a menu. I really don't want that to happen.
Hey, it's like, fine. You've never watched me when I've had to back up a run because I've messed up one menu, and I literally have to just on the fly go, this will probably work. Maybe.
I'm sure it will. It'll be fine.
Basically when my friend Peslis was learning one of the other categories, Ventus Beginner, when he was learning it, my world record at the time, I messed up the menus just absolutely completely to the point where I made it up on the fly what I was doing, and I still managed to finish and get a PB.
Nice.
I fixed it by like halfway through, and he was learning it going, what's it guy doing? And it's fine. Oh, thank you for the shimmering. I don't need it anymore, but you know, it's
a nice thought. Let me just give you another shimmering right there.
Yeah. So one thing that commands can do, if you don't have a crystal to meld with them, there is a chance that it will get an ability, and there's a chance that like it will be the ability that you actually want. Okay, thanks. So I'm gonna have to do that. So the binding strike I melded earlier, there's a chance that it can get there's a chance that like it'll get a magic case on it, and the magic case actually speeds up this segment like massively.
Oh hey, this is where you fight the dragon in the... No wait, not quite, but... In the other segment.
Okay. He's decided to not play ball.
And that's fine.
And I'm just gonna... get some extra EXP there, thank you for unlocking me. That's all the grinding done in this. There's one bit right at the end of the game where I need to make up just a couple of enemy kills, and then I'll be fine. So this is now the boss fight with Break. So he'll automatically start with his desperation move, but you can just stand on this corner and guard. And then I'm just going to do some flame salvos. Let's go. And hopefully he sits there and just eats all the damage, costs all the damage that I can throw at him. He doesn't always, he just teleports around. I'm going to do a 14 there so I don't waste all the... Right, so he'll go straight into his desperation move again. You can get a one cycle on this guy, but it's completely dependent on what moves he decides to do. Let's go. And he should die now.
Nice. It was really disorienting.
Because you're not watching this game.
What?
Because like this camera just does weird things because he's teleporting around.
I was gonna say it was disorienting seeing the just like projectile coming back at the direct screen. It's like
oh, that one, yeah, because you're right. You can actually parry it by hitting it.
Okay.
But like the timing's a little bit harder than just like guarding. You get so many like guard frames that it's unreal. Right, so
I mean that looked easy to not the second bit, but the guarding.
Yeah, basically easy. Like if you don't stand on the corner that I was stood on, I try not to move in that fight. If you stand in stupid positions or not optimal positions, sometimes your guard won't guard you and he'll just hit you in the head.
Oh, lovely.
Or in the foot or something. Right, so now we get to go to Disney Town.
Oh, we're going to Disney Town?
Yes, you've seen the other two mini games before.
Oh boy, now this is the third one. What do we get to do this time?
Have you ever heard of Mario Kart?
No. Oh, so this is now a racing game as well.
This is not that. This is Rumble Racing, otherwise known as Kingdom Karts.
Okay.
So I get to do 5 laps of this. So I get to do 5 laps of this and get memed on by opponents that rubber band way harder than they really should. Basically, the CPUs in this have like the harshest rubber banding I've ever seen in a racing game. And also, there's these which you got to meet. There are tornado cycles that you have to meet. Once you hit the first 2, the rest are consistent. So.
Hey, I've got props.
Right, so I'm just. So in order to turn in this, you can't just turn. You've got to brake and turn like drifting.
Yeah, it looks like you snap to like face forward so much. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. So the second tornado cycle you can meet if you want to YOLO it, but I just go around it because it's slightly safer and it loses maybe a second to do it. See ya. Kingdom Karts, lads. Right.
Oh, you did say this was basically Star Wars.
Yeah, it's Pod Racer.
Yeah.
Would you prefer Pod Racer or Mario Kart is the real question. Or would you prefer like Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing? Or would you just prefer to call it the Kingdom Karts?
Rumble Racing.
Yeah.
I'll not stand on the wire.
Yeah, please don't
I'm sorry.
restrict my movement.
Yeah,
So,
you
like,
need a full...
So like I've gone over the memes of the other two like Disney Town minigames before. So the meme in Aqua and Frugal is to get 40 points or your run's invalid. The meme in Ven is to get 2,000 points or your run's invalid. The meme in this is to get sub 2 Rumble Racing or you may as well just not play. Like
Oh gosh.
So
5 laps. Okay, that's. I was expecting like 3.
It's 5, yeah.
Yeah, man. That's
you're like still driving. You're like, oh god, why am I still on the road here, guys? Right. So so the CPUs in this rubber band incredibly hard in the first like 4 laps, and the last lap they just don't rubber band at all. Oh. No, I got it.
Wait, was that?
That was 159.
I'm sure it was. Hey, good job.
Okay, 159.81.
You're right. Good job. Under 2.
See, I know what I'm doing.
So
somewhat.
wait, was there a time for a donation or something?
Yes, I'd just like to say, once again, big thank you to ESA for supporting this marathon. Besides providing us with their channel for streaming, they are sharing gear, technical assistance, and sponsors. Remember, ESA Winter is coming up the 15th to the 22nd February, so be sure to check that out. I'd like to throw attention to a bid war coming up later in the marathon. We've got a few hours left, but it's a secret route for fragments of Euclid. We still need to raise $100 towards that total, and we really hope to see it. So please keep those donations rolling in. It's done great so far.
This has gone incredibly well.
Now we're with Hercules again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like magnet these guys and then I'm gonna kill them now.
Good job.
Yeah. So when I'm trying to magnet them, I'm trying to magnet in like specific enemies and like specific areas. It didn't really work out there because I didn't get all the kills that I needed at the right times. Right, so yeah, so we're in OC. We get to play 10 rounds, so I get to talk to Hades. Here's our boy.
Hey boy.
Hey
yeah.
boy.
We said yeah.
We said yes to playing video games.
Yeah, we said yeah.
So this is 10 rounds. These are 10 timed fights. But I'm just gonna blast through it with fire. So on like specific rounds, I use different amounts of flame salvo to try and end rounds as fast as possible. So this round here, you need 11 to kill, but anything more is fine. You want to avoid getting 15s, aka max shot lock, because otherwise you go into the animation and then it takes longer to finish the round. So this round here, we used to do shot lock up on, but now I just go get into some firestorm, and then just end the round.
Nice.
So the last one where I use flame salvo is this round 4. You need 7 here if you want to kill him fast. And that insta kills him. If you get anything less, you don't get enough hits. So now I just go through using Magnet and Firestorm. Oh look, I got Flame Crystal.
Hey, good job.
Good job, video game. You video games me. Right, so this round here, I go in the middle. And just do that. So what you want is you want the Firestorm finisher to build up from just like using the Magnet on them. It didn't happen there, so you know. Do the same here, just build it up, and then just kill them. Alright, so Magnet, then hit these guys again. Right, so every time I end a round, I'm trying to get back over my Magnet, so I don't have to worry about trying to move around to it in the next round. So that round. So the last round is a wave of jelly shades. So the way they work in this game is they're not all spawned at once. They look like they're spawned, but they're not. They're just JPEG images, because you know. Okay, lovely. I'm getting sunlocked.
Nice.
And because that happened, I'm gonna go into Aqua and
just in case.
Just in case, and use the Magnet that's in there. Oh look, I got Dealing Drop as well.
Oh sweet.
Oh sweet. Right,
we got the exact thing we needed, not when we needed it.
Not when we needed it. Right, so now I'm gonna.
Good clap for that.
Gonna make myself some fire surges.
Attack haste.
Good attack haste. That's fine.
Yeah, cool. And the next thing, Cura. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cura is
full stop.
Cura is mostly for the ability. It's not really for safety. We haven't got anything else to put there, so it's like Cura. Why not?
Oh man, we're going to have a fight with Hero, the new Smash character.
This is Zack. So since I've got 3 boosts, I can just do a couple of flame salvos in this guy. I'm trying to get 51 hits. I didn't get it there because I'm mashing it off.
I don't remember this in the movie. I don't know.
My mashing is terrible.
I'm good at mashing.
There you go.
If only I had 2 hands.
If only you had 2 hands.
I could assist you.
Yes.
Right, do you want to
do
you want to put your hand on this for a second?
No, because I need to play video games. There is another boss fight straight away.
Okay,
so this is the second fight with Zack. He goes straight into his desperation move in this phase. So I go straight into Flame Salvo to A for iframes and B because it does a bunch of damage onto him.
Oh, sorry, it's over. My bad.
I'm just gonna Fire Surge him a few times. I didn't mean to go into Firestorm there, but it's fine. Cool, and then I can just grab him again. There you go.
Nice, good job.
Finish it with the power up as well.
Deck capacity increased. I like how we did like a pose.
He's like
But
powered up, the buff pose.
My arms can't like separate, of course, so I can't do it truly.
Right, so the reason why I went to that world first is because I need the Keyblade from that world to go fast in this world. Right, so this is another Jelly Shade fight that Terra has to do. It's kind of, every character has their own version of like, I call it the Keyblade bite, but they have their own space minigame basically. This is Terra's where you just have to kill a number of these guys. I don't know the specific number, it kind of changes. But you just kind of got to ride around, let them spawn and just hit them a bunch of times. It takes about 50 seconds to get through this segment.
So they take that.
Take that. Take that. Take that. And you get a max HP increase. Beautiful.
Oh, nice. That little bit increase.
You get no EXP though.
Oh. Just in case.
Just in case. Right, so this also puts you straight into the another force fight that happens in this world. So
defeat all the Universal.
They're unversed.
Studios.
We're not fighting Universal Studios here.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh. That's fine. I didn't mean to kill that. Fine. I was basically stalling for those guys. And I'm gonna use that there. Hopefully trying to kill the other guys that come in. It didn't really work, it's fine. So now I can just fire first to those guys. And they should all die.
Nice.
Nice. Right, so
Magic increased.
magic increased.
Level 17.
Level 17. Right, so the rest of Deep Space is I do some movement and then I get to a boss. So if you've got anything to say, Mibs,
Feel
got a
free.
few seconds.
I would just like to mention the charity we are raising money for this event. It is a charity called Young Minds, and it leads the fight for a future where all young minds are supported and empowered, whatever the challenge is. Your donations help them to make sure young people get the best possible mental health support and have the resilience to overcome life's difficulties. 90% of all the money that you donate will go to them, and 10% will go to UKSG to help improve it in future marathons. Thank you very much, and keep those donations rolling in.
Right,
yes,
so
please donate.
So what I just did there to move up to the gun was I used Enchanted Step in Cinderella, which is basically kind of a barrier surge. It just has these properties where if you lock onto something, it tends to try and fling you towards it. And if you combine that with walls, it becomes incredibly broken with the wall. Actually, I did not mean to pause. Pause the shame, boys.
Oh, hey, it's Experiment 221.
Yes, it's
Do you want
Sparky.
oh wait, no.
It's Sparky.
I was like, do you want a sandwich? And then I realized it wasn't the sandwich one.
No, it's not the sandwich one, it's
Oh
Sparky.
man, but I'm hungry now. So stop. Yeah. Alright. Did we fight any other experiments?
No, we don't find him. So
I was
this
gonna
guy's
say,
go in
like,
the
I don't
gun.
remember anything.
So this
like,
guy's gonna go in the guns. Then I can just kind of.
Ooh, getting knocked out.
Oh, please hit the guns. There you go. So you can hit him out the guns, then kill him when he comes out.
And good job.
Yes, I got kind of owned by the guns.
You learned
they're not really
Thunderbolt.
meant to hit you. Yes, I got Thunderbolt, dude.
What is that? Like, how
It's-
much power is that?
It's 95, but
Oh, 95 power.
yeah, in Pokemon it is.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
No, so that's the command style you get if I'm use a bunch of thunder-based commands, and it's not very useful because we don't need it.
Are we a special type Pokemon?
Yes. No, Terra isn't.
Yeah, Terra's more a physical.
Terra is a physical man.
Well, what sort of typing would Terra be?
He'd be ground, I'm pretty sure. Ground or rock.
That
or
makes
ground and
sense. When are you ground and not rock? Like,
rock. When you're Sandshrew.
you're right.
Or
A lot
when
of
you're
other Pokemon.
Gigalith.
Gather.
Alright, cool.
Gather.
Alright, so I'm trying to get
Gather.
these guys in some ways. Trying to get that guy to just be there in the way.
Oh, they have a banana on his head. Bringing you the important commentary.
Now I'm gonna
See,
try and
right.
put these guys in that,
Gather.
and kill that guy.
Nice.
That's fine. So I actually got a decent amount of EXP in Radiant Garden. That's fine.
Good job.
Good job, video game. So
Next level, 510.
yes. So this is the part of the run where I said earlier that I need to pick up a bit of EXP here. So I need to enter the next segment of this run where we basically go up against the next boss with under 230, sorry, under 330 EXP to the next level.
All right.
Let's go sell those. I'm gonna buy 3 more of them. Buy some of them.
The ball is still in my hands. I'm just leaning forward, just to let you know.
Cool. Alright. So,
Just some traveling here.
some traveling here. I don't pick up any XP here because
Going
my
on an
command's
adventure.
going on the grand adventure. Right, so,
Dun, 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 dun.
right, so in this room here, I'm going to pick up a bit of EXP from the enemies that give a lot of EXP. So, the wild bruisers. I'm trying to hit multiple enemies at once, so I try and spread the damage as much as possible.
Hey, all on level 3.
I don't need those at level 3, so
I mean, but do they not do better at level 3?
no, they don't do any better.
Aw, that's disappointing.
I'm going to just get a bit of backup EXP just to make sure I'm fine.
Yeah.
Because I got 1 EXP the other
It's
day.
good
and
to
I
get
was like-
safety
and I
strats,
was
you
like,
know.
oh no. Go in the water a little bit. and
that
then
1 XP off of it, or only 1?
1 EXP off of the level that I needed to
Oh.
hit. Right, so this is the next boss fight. We get to shoot Peter Pan with some fire, but we get to put him in his place. Put Peter Pan in his place.
Put Peter Pan in place in the pots and pans.
In the pots and pans.
You won't stop me.
Yes, I will
Oh,
stop
you,
you.
we
Yes,
but
I
no,
certainly will.
no, you won't stop me. But he's not the gingerbread man, so we will.
You're done.
And he should die halfway through this, no Chavo, so.
So long.
Because he's done.
Yeah, you've only got to deal about a bar and a half to him
Nice.
before he just gives up. He's like, oh, sorry, bro.
Ah, you
Oh.
will stop me.
Oh,
Okay.
Ugh, you have defeated me.
I've fallen, and I cannot get up.
Alright, so Terra gets to do another Jelly Shade fight. Because, you know,
Man.
he can't get enough of them. So
Imagine-
this one here works kind of similar to the one at the end of 10 rounds where they're not all spawned at once. So I'm going to go in the middle, start using Aqua D-Link for Magnet, and then that's going to be what I do for it. So every time it comes back, I'm going to go into it, dash to a new place, and use it.
Gather.
And that should finish it. There we go.
Nice.
I always hit level 20. So you want to hit level 20 by this exact point, because this is the last place where you can get any EXP in this game, in the story of Terra anyway. So the way that EXP is routed is to hit exactly level 20 at that point where the fight ends.
Nice.
So
And nothing was ruined there either, so it's all good.
nothing got ruined, dude.
This has been a perfect run so far.
No.
I'm aware of that. I'm sorry.
It's been pretty good actually.
Yeah, I mean it's been happening. Like some bad RNG here and there, but
Yeah, yeah.
like
It's been a pretty good run actually. It's like not been terrible at all.
yeah, it's all good. Life's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right, so I need to go to Keyblade Graveyard to view a cutscene and then
Leave.
leave. Yeah,
Yes.
I auto leave. It just gives me dark impulse.
Oh man, that was nice. That was a nice.
Yep. So now I'll go back to Land of Departure, which is the world I started in, to fight Hercules. So he's the next boss fight. It's kind of a dangerous fighting beginner. He can very easily kill you if you're not paying attention. So I'm gonna try and play a little bit safe in this fight, and I usually go for DMless, but if he DMs me, but if he's going to desperation move me, I'll just let him do it because it's slightly safer than trying to stop him from doing it. Walk to the right, and I'm gonna try and push him towards the wall because then I can try and stun lock him. So I have to use my finisher here because I haven't got enough attack haste. I can start going in again. So this damage I'm taking is actually 100% intentional.
Is it?
Yes, it actually is.
Cool. And good thing we got that extra health earlier then.
There you go.
Nice, cool.
Right, so usually when you hit him, he retaliates. So all the damage I was taking is actually intended. You want to try and kill him before he kills you. Is generally the general idea.
Isn't that all bosses?
Well, if you have to cure, he gets away from you.
Oh,
and
okay.
the fight just goes horribly wrong from there. Because if you run away from him, he tends to teleport towards you and hit you. So not even curing is safe in that safe in that fight.
Ah, that sucks then.
Yeah. Right,
Now back to the graveyard.
Back to the graveyard. I'm going to do one quick menu here. I put on the broken Keyblade, which has 10 strength.
As opposed to the one without.
5.
Nice. So we're doubling our capacity here.
Right. So the next room has some tornadoes in it. With Terra, they're so easy to dodge, it's trivial. So, because his slide goes so far. And also, I'm not mashing slide either because I've got Sonic Impact equipped. So if I mash it, I'll get a second move that comes out.
I think that's a Eurobeat song.
Yeah. So I'm timing it, so I do a dash, take a little step, dash, take a little step, dash, take a little step, to try and get the most distance from my dashes. Or slides, as they should be called.
We do that in a game called Omen Sight as well, where
Yeah.
you have to do 3 dashes. Well, you can do 3 dashes before it'll basically stun locks you.
Yeah.
But you can jump / out of the third roll.
Yeah.
And then just continue rolling.
That's pretty good.
Or cancel the jump / with a roll.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh yeah, this boss.
Yeah. So I have to just basically murder one of them. I'm gonna murder some Vanitas because I don't like him. And he's kind of giving me bad RNG here, but it's fine. That's fine.
Nice.
That was kind of slow, but he gave me kind of bad RNG. Vanitas is a boss where he can choose to just dodge any attack whenever he wants, so it's kind of, it happens. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. So this is the fight with Xehanort. You get to see the power of Chaos Ripper. If I can actually hit him. So. Oh, nice. He used Tornado in me.
We've got to feel the darkness. Oh.
And then I'm going to Blade Charge, and I'm going to slash him for the finish.
Nice.
Right, so right after this, fight, this is the last instance where I get to use Chaos Ripper. The game puts me back to a previous Keyblade for story reasons, and also because, you know, let's annoy the speedrunners.
Of course. What
So
else would
I
you
go
do?
back to a Keyblade which has only 5 strength. So the 3 fire boosts mainly save time in this fight, because otherwise your flame salvos do barely anything to this guy. Right, so the whole idea is I am gonna try and iframe through as much as I can and do as much damage as possible with. That's kind of bad. He's kind of being a jerk. That's fine. So that's what he. Please, Terra, not. Thank
Come
you.
on. There we go.
Gonna
Have we?
fire surge him a little bit. then go back into this. So this guy's still he's just gone into second phase. In the start of second phase and throughout second phase, he can cure. He can cure up to 5 times, but it's unlikely to see that on beginner.
Okay.
I'm just going to get as much damage as I can in. So he'll cure right after this because he always cures after his first desperation move. So he always cures once or twice afterwards, so you know it's coming. So you either want to kill him before he does the desperation move, or as he's doing it, there's a third cure. You usually get 3 on a standard run.
And how much does the cure heal?
About half a bar.
All right, yeah, I didn't quite see.
So one full frame Fabo already outdoes it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thanks, Terra.
This is fine. There you go.
He's not going to die from this. I'm going to have to...
At least we missed the meteor storm.
Yeah, so ready on time. He's going to
All right, nice.
die in a little bit.
Like,
And time.
oh, nice. So we could have gone a lot worse with 10 minutes overestimate.
Yes. No. So...
Nice, good job.
All right. So this is tradition of Terra runs. You get... I'll show you this cutscene. So this is the beautiful cutscene.
Whoa.
He grows a cape.
He grows it. That's part of his body.
Yeah, so to make this version, so make the HD versions canonical with what the actual cutscenes at the end of KH2 showed, where they all had capes and they couldn't render it on PSP or whatever, they couldn't do it. So they just decided to throw it in this version and the PS3 version, you know, let's just throw some capes on them, and then the world explodes, so you know, go fast.
So Natty, the world exploded?
Yeah, don't worry, the world exploded. It exploded, it's fine.
Yeah. And we defeated 789 enemies.
Yeah,
Good
789 enemies used a lot of fires and got a sub 50. That's a
And
very good
no, we
run.
didn't.
That's in-game time, it doesn't
Yeah,
count.
no, we didn't.
It doesn't count.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did well. Good
Did
job.
well. Yeah, so shout outs to the KH community guys, shout outs to the Birthright Sleep guys, shout outs to Tricro for holding a bottle the whole time.
Nope. No one in chat mentioned it.
No one mentioned it, but this
Yeah.
is the bottle of destiny. Feel free to cut me off whenever, Chris.